Hello, I'm Scott Whittington. I'm here with the head volleyball coach Lee Avery, head men's basketball coach Chris Brown, and head baseball coach Gary Smith, and the athletic director Shelly Barnes. And we're here for our Lancer Athletic Year in Review, our wrap up. Coach, go ahead and get it started with your thoughts on the athletic year.
Well, we made it, and I think that's big. We had a lot of challenges this year with COVID. We wasn't even sure we were going to get to play at the beginning of the year. We had a delayed start in the fall. And so getting through the athletic seasons safely and keeping our kids safe and our staff safe, that was huge. A lot of schools didn't have the opportunity to play, and so I think we were fortunate to be able to offer to our students the opportunity, and they get to come back next year if the coaches and them decide that's what's best for them. And so really this year is kind of like a bonus year, even with the frustration. So very thankful that we made it. We've had some good things happen. We had a new coach hired this year, Coach Gary Smith, for baseball. We totally renovated our gym. We did a lot of work out at the baseball field this summer, leveling out the infield and bringing in some stuff for the outfield, so that was big. And then we're going to start transitioning to women's soccer in the fall of 2022, so we got a lot of things coming as well. So we're excited about what lies ahead.
Thank you, Coach. And we'll go ahead and get it started. The first thing is coaches will give their thoughts on their seasons this year. And Coach Smith, your season's still going on. Your ball club fighting for a playoff spot right now. Can you just give us your thoughts on the season so far?
I think that considering the delayed start, because we weren't allowed to start until November 1st, the fact that we brought in essentially a whole new coaching staff, I think that the transition has been good. I think there was tremendous amount of buy-in by the players that were currently here. With 2 more weekends left, we are still pushing to get into the 4th spot. It's going to be a challenge, but we're continuing to stay positive and push kids to get better, and looking forward to playing those last 6 games.
Coach Brown, your thoughts on your club's season this year?
Whew. Well, it was a rough season, but taking all things into account with COVID and 3 pauses during the course of the season, everyone was healthy for the most part. The guys had a concentrated effort in the classroom, handling from that standpoint. From a competitive standpoint, the season didn't go as planned, of course, but there were some positives that me and my coaching staff can look forward to for next season. And we just, right now, we're out trying to get the right pieces together to have a positive season for next year.
Coach Avery, your thought on your team's season this year?
Well, we were fortunate in the fact that we actually were able to play all of our matches. We were limited to conference only, but we were able to get all of our matches in without a lot of interference from COVID. We had a few standout players that were up in the numbers as far as conference goes. I really felt like our record didn't show what we had as a team, but just as Coach said a while ago, one of the biggest things on coaching is getting the players to buy in what you're doing in a program, and that's one thing we're going to really look forward to working with our players coming in the fall of 2021 that we didn't have success with this year, was getting the players to buy in basically what we're selling as coaches. We had a very talented team that could have done a lot this year, but we were just really fortunate to be able to play, and fortunate that we have a few key players that have decided to come back to play a 3rd season next year.
And final thing here for you 3 coaches, just give us a look into the off season and the recruiting trail this summer. We'll start with Coach Smith.
We are, for the most part, finished with our recruiting. Of course, we're not going to walk away from a quality player, but if we don't pick up any more players for the fall, we're good. We're bringing in about 30 kids, maybe a few more than that actually. Be nice to pick up a few more pitchers. Any baseball coach would tell you that you can't have enough pitching. But we've currently got 12 coming in. We've got several returning. Looking forward to the chance to start in late August and be able to incorporate conditioning and weight training and a lot of instruction in the fall.
Coach Brown?
Yes, me and Coach, we're currently on the recruiting trail as we speak. We have 5 guys going to be returning for next year. That's a bright spot. And we're trying to secure 7 or 8 more players at the most. The guys we've spoken to, they have some insight of what the things we're trying to get done here, as far as offensively as well as defensively. So if we're able to ink those guys and get them here on campus, I think our season's going to definitely turn around for next year.
Coach Avery?
We're developing some different programs for our girls. As I said, we've got 1, 2, 3-year players coming back, or we've got some key players at the net coming back that were freshmen this year. And we're bringing in some players who we think can make a difference and help us out. We're going to have these girls over the summer in strength and conditioning programs. We're going to incorporate a strength and conditioning program during the season as well, and hopefully to make these athletes even better athletes. We were fortunate this year that we had a lot of good talent in the classroom, and we're hoping we're also bringing that in next year as well.
Got you. I want to say thank you, coaches, for all your time this season. I know it's been challenging. We want to say thank you to Lancer Nation for supporting us and tuning in to the live broadcast this season. We want to give special thank yous to the Brian Hanks Show for giving exposure to Lancer Athletics by having the coaches on, and Junior Smith, the ENC Moments, for his game stories and his Lancer signee stories. So we appreciate those guys and appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.